Modern laboratories reveal a microscopic world of extreme precision. When physicists collide subatomic particles, the chaotic debris reliably locks into perfect symmetry, following strict statistical laws every single time. This predictability depends on a mathematical rule called quantum equilibrium. Often referred to as the Born rule, it is the statistical law that ensures atoms behave exactly the way our equations predict, allowing us to engineer everything from medical scanners to computer processors. However, a foundational assumption remains unproven at the bottom of modern physics. We use this law to explain the universe, but we cannot explain the law itself. We simply assume the universe was born already obeying this strict mathematical order. A growing body of theoretical physics suggests the early universe actually possessed no physical laws, no three-dimensional space, and no flow of time. It began in a state of absolute, unorganized disequilibrium. Treating the laws of quantum mechanics as permanent axioms overlooks the physical process that created them. The order we see in a laboratory today is the final endpoint of a chaotic evolution. Before the physical universe took shape, reality existed as a state of raw, unformed potential. There was no empty, dark void waiting to be filled, because darkness and emptiness require a spatial container that had not yet been built. Physicists call this the grand configuration space, a mathematical landscape containing every possible shape, geometry, and matter arrangement simultaneously. Across it hovers a timeless structure, the pilot wave. It acts as a blueprint, heavily weighting certain configurations while leaving others completely dim. This wave carries what physicist David Bohm called active information. Like an autopilot signal guiding a ship without physically pushing it, the wave provides the information that possibilities respond to, ordering the chaos without mechanical force. Reality began with this timeless blueprint suspended over a field of infinite potential, a dynamic relationship that would eventually give rise to the physical world. At the very beginning, the universe's actual state was wildly misaligned with the pilot wave's blueprint. It was a raw configuration, starting far away from the statistical balance required by the laws of physics. This mismatch triggered cosmic relaxation. The pilot wave stirs these possibilities, driving a single trajectory through the landscape, forcing the system towards statistical alignment. Moving from one geometry to the next, the trajectory accumulates information. Each state embeds records of the configurations that preceded it. This sequence of configurations creates an internal chain of cause and effect. Because each new point contains a physical trace of the points that came before it, the universe effectively develops a structural memory. We experience this accumulation of records as the flow of time. By connecting these individual three-dimensional shapes in a specific order, the trajectory generates the smooth, four-dimensional grid of spacetime. Much like the frames of a film forming a moving picture, the totality of the sequence manifests as the physical world we inhabit. Spacetime and time are the emergent sediment left behind by this stirring, the visible readout of a deeper primordial process. Over billions of years, the universe finally relaxed into alignment with the pilot wave. This achieved state of equilibrium is what produces the rigid, predictable quantum laws we see in every modern experiment. If this theory is correct, faint traces of the initial chaotic disequilibrium should still be detectable in the oldest structures of the cosmos. We find these traces in the cosmic microwave background, the oldest light in the universe. Emitted 380,000 years after the Big Bang, this light was formed while the cosmic relaxation process was still working to erase the original chaos. This map of temperature fluctuations across the sky contains large-scale anomalies that current physics cannot explain. In the context of cosmic relaxation, these are the physical aftertastes of primordial chaos, ancient residues of a universe that had not yet fully relaxed. We are subsystems trapped inside this emergent universe, unable to view the entire primordial system from the outside. We must read the surviving light to reverse engineer the process that created our reality. The order and physical laws we experience today are a stabilized state of equilibrium, achieved through billions of years of cosmic relaxation.